Human Rights Ordinance staff of Grand Rapids is now investigating a racially charged Craigslist post. The author of the post put up an address asking about a group of people hanging outside of a home in Alger Heights, referring to them with racial slurs, including the N-word. The author also warned to keep guns close because there will likely be break-ins to follow. News 8's Whitney Burney spoke with the family who was targeted in the post and the NAACP, who fears incidents like this are becoming more frequent during the pandemic.
The family victimized by that Craigslist post says that they had multiple friends and family members dropping by last week as they were mourning the loss of their 17-year-old daughter, Denajié Gardner, who passed in a car wreck. They say the thought of a neighbor speaking of them that way is disgusting and cruel. At a home near Alger Middle School in Grand Rapids, wilted flowers and photos show just a fraction of a mother's love.
She knew that I was there for her. She knew that I cared about her. But I just wish I just could have been there, like just 10 minutes faster or something. I feel like I could have protected her, you know.
On May 14th, Tatiana Matthews' daughter, Denajié Gardner, was killed in a car accident just a day before she was set to graduate.
At night, it gets hard. In the morning, it's hard when I wake up. But this exterior is just the exterior. The interior is just totally demolished.
The following week, they said their last goodbyes to the 17-year-old at her funeral. As the love poured in from family, this post surfaced on Craigslist. It was riddled with racial slurs asking about a home in Alger Heights where a large group of people were gathering. It warned of potential drug activity and for neighbors to beware of the break-ins to come. A sentiment jarring for a mother still trying to cope with losing a child.
Now we're hugging our babies even more tighter. We don't know if our house is going to be targeted from some type of something else. Like, we don't know, you know, and it's just scary.
Clee Jackson with the NAACP here in Grand Rapids says he wasn't surprised to hear of this incident. He says over the last few months, they've gotten multiple reports of racially charged incidents throughout the city, including several complaints of preferential treatment for white patrons at a Grand Rapids post office.
I think what this pandemic has done is that it has amplified where we really are as not only a community here, but as a country in terms of race relations.
The Human Rights Ordinance staff of Grand Rapids is now investigating the Craigslist post to determine if the author broke any laws. Matthews says she's since gotten an outpouring of support from neighbors who say this is not representative of the Alger Heights community.
I think that before they judge someone, they should kind of figure out exactly what's going on before you perceive people to be a certain kind of way or think that certain things are going on. I think you need to come forth and own up to the responsibility.
The Grand Rapids Human Rights Ordinance staff is still looking into this incident. They're asking anyone with information about that post to give them a call. At the same time, the NAACP of Grand Rapids is asking everyone in the community to continue documenting incidents like this because they believe it will continue to happen. Reporting here from Alger Heights, Whitney Burney, News 8.